Yeah, hey, this is Coffee with Friends, and I am raw to the bone. Happy fucking Friday, y'all. We made it another week. Another week, we made it, right? And let me tell you something. This spring is springing, or is it summering? I don't know. But come the fuck on in. I'ma start the day off with the positive vibes because you know what I say. It's gonna be a what?
Step one, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step two,
Come on.
get some good, some food in you.
Hey,
Step three,
hey, Mishi
think real
Boo.
hard about what you wanna be.
Step
Step four,
4.
everybody just do your
Happy
thing.
Friday.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo, set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Life ain't easy, yo. There's a reason, though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, yo. You always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison, they rot.
Get your coffee or
Head full of fluff, so she come with clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm lost.
What?
Yeah, so I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive thoughts are overtaken. I got patience. One day at a time is how you operate a cadence. A flow, you grow, you show yourself the foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation. I know that I like to do it cause it's sensation. I live my life in my head like a narration. Don't expect greatness, do my best, man, I'll take it. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up.
Okay, Hillbilly.
Wake up.
Let's talk about
Today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day.
Hey.
Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, really gonna rise with the sun. Step two, get some food in you. Step three, grow hard about what you wanna be. Step four, everybody just do your thing.
Yes. Today's gonna be a good day. It is. I know for me it's gonna be a good day because it's Friday and the weekend is the fuck here. I still get my bills. I still got to pay half my rent today. I say half my rent because I have become in a habit, and it was a good habit to develop. Thank goodness for me following the footsteps of someone else that was doing their bills that way, and so it's made my life a little bit more easy, paying my rent in half. I don't know, you know what I mean? Like every payday I pay half my rent, right? And so this way I don't have to take my rent out of one pay cycle or whatever, or a chunk of rent at a time. And so beyond having to pay my bills, which is painful at times, hey, ooh, it's going to be a good day because the bills are going to be here regardless, right? Yesterday, talking about the bills, yesterday, it was so freaking hot. It was like it went from I had the heat on a week ago, right? To it is fucking burning up in my house, right? And I sat there and I said, I'm not turning this AC on because, if I turn the AC on and then I got to turn the heat back on in a couple of days, I'm going to be pissed the fuck off, right? It was so hot. I started getting a headache. My stomach started hurting. I couldn't function right. I felt out of order. Okay. I had to break down and turn the air on, y'all. It's hot. I mean, we don't even get to sit in like the 60s and the 70s for a couple of weeks. It went to like 80 something degrees. It's hot. I had to turn the AC on. And so now I have to deal with the fact that my electric bill is going to be sky high because the AC is going to be running because I can't take it. So now, besides the misery of the bills, right? We did wake up this morning. So we got another day to do this shit all over again, right? So that's a blessing. So the point here is take all the negatives, right? And push them to the side for a minute because stuff like bills and shit, they're going to come every month. They're going to come every month. Don't stress yourself. Do what you can. And if you can get in the habit of splitting your bills, across two, your paychecks, do that. Even your electric bill. If your electric bill comes and it's $150, pay $75, and then pay the other $75 by the time the bill is due. And this way you're not overextending yourself. These are the habits that I'm trying to maintain. Don't say I ain't never gave y'all no gems. I'm just saying. I'm passing on the gems that was passed on to me. Okay? Mishi said, I turn on my AC. I don't do heat. Okay. I do. It's weird because I do heat and I do the fan at the same time and the window's open. It's so fucking weird. I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. But my AC is on. I don't have central air. I don't have central air. So I have these wall units. And so I don't have the wall unit on in my office and in my bedroom, but the unit is on in my living, dining, kitchen area. Because that's where I spend most of my time. Oh my God. Look who's on Ghost. Oh my God, you didn't send me a picture, Ghost. Reception is tomorrow. We got our wedding ring tattoos Monday. Okay, this is where Interior Rue has been busy. Y'all kidnapped Interior Rue. I love it. I cannot wait for the reception to happen. Yep, so blessed. We definitely got a taste of what's coming this summer. Today is going to be in the 80s as well. And I'm a little bit excited. I'm supposed to go into the city today and hang out with my girlfriend, which means that it's going to be a night of me hanging my head out the Uber car window. All right. So I'll be very serious about that. Okay. And so I'm going to hang my head out the Uber car window tonight because I know I'm going to be, listen, she talking about meet me at this lounge downtown. We're going to start there and then we're going to jump around in the village. And I'm like, really? I know what kind of night this is. This is the kind of night that I'm just being honest, y'all. I know she has ghosts. I'm just being honest, y'all. This gonna be the night where somebody gonna pee outside. We gonna have to hold each other up. Cause it's outside weather. It smells like bar hop weather, right? So this gonna be the night that we're gonna be holding each other up. Somebody might get cussed out. Somebody gonna pee outside. It's gonna be that kind of night. So I will be sure to bring the story to y'all on Monday. For sure, I will bring the stories to y'all on Monday. So that is the plan so far. I say so far because, at a flip of a coin, we could change our plans and do absolutely nothing. Okay. But Mishi Boo, our bar hop game is serious. Okay. I mean, it's serious. Like we have a line of bars that we hop. We do. And I love it. Right. And I love to bar hop in the village because it's such a diverse population of people there. Right. Nobody gives a fuck in the village what you look like, who you are, how loud you are. They don't be saying shh. Right. If you see somebody peeing outside, they mind their business. You know what I'm saying? Mishi Boo, we drink at every bar. That's the point of bar hopping. We drink at every bar. My girlfriend knows most of the bartenders. We drink at every bar. All right. And so I love hanging in the village because nobody cares about, all they care about is we outside having a good time. That's it and that's all. When you go to Midtown, you got the foo-foos looking at you. They trying to figure out why you so loud. The bar, they playing jazz and the low lights hanging on the bars. Nah. I'm not with my man. I'm with my homegirls. We go into the village where the lights might be low, but they jamming and people are loud. So I'm just saying. Okay. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Who said I'm dead? Hillbilly. Wait, I don't know whose comment to read first. I'm gonna go with Hillbilly's first because I'm fucking dead over here. Hillbilly said peeing outside is normal here. For women too, Hillbilly? Because peeing outside for men always been normal, but I don't know why motherfucking side-eye women when they pee outside. It ain't our fault we gotta pull our whole pants down and crotch down and our whole asses out when we pee. But men pee outside all the time. See, if I got to pee, especially with the way my kidney and bladder functions are right now, okay, ever since my surgery, all right, I look at my girlfriend and she knows by now. When I look at her and I be like, I gotta go to the bathroom, we'll look around. If there's a bar near, we'll jump into a bar, buy a couple of shots, I'll use the bathroom. Very ladylike of me, right? But if it's, we're in the mix of things and I gotta pee and there ain't no bar nearby or the bar is real crowded or some shit, I'll go around the corner in the little cubby hole and I pee. I'm just saying. Now, Uhu said, after Uhu's comment, I'm going to go and read this positive thought of the day. All right? Because Uhu said, I used to ho hop. I said bar hop. Uhu said, I used to ho hop. What is ho hop? I'm not judging. I'm not judging. But what is ho hopping? What is ho hopping? Okay, what is ho hopping? I need to know. Okay, right, me, she boo. We need to know what ho hopping is. Hey, J234. Ghost said Amazon got a little thing y'all can use to aim yourself so you don't have to squat. Yeah, I know. I saw that. But I'm going to be honest, Ghost. When I travel out with my girlfriend, I got a little sling bag to the side, right? That little pee thing can't fit in my bag. The other problem with that is once I pee in it, I'm not putting it back in my bag with pee on it. Right? So that's going to be very hard for me. I'd rather pull my whole pants down and pee outside, wipe myself, get up and go. Where am I store the pee squat tool at? See, that's the inconvenience of it all. Now, if I'm driving, right, that's a good thing to have in a car in case you have to pee. You jump out your car and you kind of just do your thing and then jump back in the car, but, and kind of use your bottled water and store it. But I don't want to carry that around in the village and be pulling it out. I don't even have a bag to hold it. Wait, I said, what is ho hopping? Said the same thing without the bar. I'm fucking dead. Wait, bar hopping is you hop from one bar to the next. You drink at every bar. So you used to ho hop. Listen, you know you, and I ain't judging. Fuck that. You grown. All right. We can walk our cats anywhere we want, as many places as we want. We grown folk, right? Years ago, people used to put a stigma on women walking their cats, but these women don't give a fuck these days. I'm just saying. They don't. And I ain't mad. Hillbilly said, women and men go outside. We are in the woods no matter where we are. It's okay. Okay. All right. Hey, Chef You. Hey, Matta Pilt. Hey, Lil J Barbados. Hey, Sai Abdullah. Good morning. It may come with a holder, but where am I put it in my bag though? The little Sai, they trying to get me to buy that squat thing, the squat pee thing. Well, the pee squirter thing, so I don't have to pull my pants down in the village and pee outside. Because I told them, when I hang out in the village with my friends and shit, We bar hopping. Sometimes I have to pee so bad, I have peed outside. And Ghost said, get the little squirter thing. And I said, where am I put it? Where am I gonna store the little squirter thing? In my little handbag. All I want, my bag is big enough to hold lip gloss, my house keys, and my money. I'm not carrying anything that's extra. I can't fit the squirter thing in my bag. See, that's the only problem. But it is a great idea to have that for my car when I take drives. That is a good idea for me to have in my car. But I can't store no squirter thing in my little bag. That might be helpful, but then how you gonna dry it? That's the part side. How you gonna dry it, and what bag is it gonna fit in? Because I'm not carrying a big pocketbook tonight. Ghost, you said it was just a thought. Don't put it on you. It's a good thought. It's a good thought, but I'm growing out of carrying. I have all these big bags, and I'm growing out of carrying them because when we go to the bars, it's crowded. They're small. So I said my issue peeing outside is when that urine, it's the concrete, it starts splashing. Yep, that's the problem. You got to spread your legs super damn wide. It's true. It starts splashing. That is so true. That's why I'm gonna tell y'all another secret. Don't judge me, especially after Uhu says she. I told y'all I bar hop. Uhu says she used to ho hop. Okay, and I said I'm not judging y'all, so y'all don't judge me. I always carry the little plastic Dixie cups in my car. Why? Because I can't hold my pee. Right? And so when I gotta pee when I'm driving, I will pull the fuck over. And instead of peeing outside, getting out my car, opening the door, squatting down, I pee in the cup to keep it from splashing because I put the cup right on my woo-ha. And I pee right inside of it, empty the urine out on the ground, and put some bottled water in the cup, swish it around, then stuff it with some tissue until I can get to the garbage. I mean, we got to do what we got to do. Don't fucking judge me. I can't hold my pee. After this surgery, I can't hold my pee. Oh, said, damn that. Just squat, hike up the pants and legs and pass napkins on deck. Period. See, I can hang with you, Uhu, because people be looking at me crazy when I be like, I'm going around the corner and pee. I can't hold it. I'm like, I don't care. Wait a minute. Uhu said not Dixie, but I use the solo cups. I call everything Dixie, but I use the plastic red ones, the solo cups. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna read the positive thought for today because y'all need some help on here. Y'all need some holy water. April 14th. April has been, and then I have a topic. April 14th. April has been the month of acknowledgement. Okay. And so I want to read today's. I have not read today's reading before the show. I hadn't read any of the readings this week before the show. So we are all hearing it together for the first time. All right. April 14th. I am willing to acknowledge there are certain things about me I'd rather others did not know. Listen, y'all hearing this? I'm going to read that again. I am willing to acknowledge there are certain things about me I'd rather others did not know. Do you have things about you that you'd rather others did not know? Marriage is not for punks. You must be really strong, really courageous, really grounded, and really, really ready to stand naked as your most vulnerable self before another human being. You must be strong enough to be open and to be opened, to see the powerful parts of yourself and the weakest ones. You must be courageous enough to stand in your power, yet be willing to compromise. You must be grounded in a sense of who you are and be willing to give the other person the opportunity to do the same. You had better be ready to see and learn some things about yourself that you may not have realized, may have forgotten, may have denied, or would rather not know. When you join in union with another person, whether or not sex is involved, It is a holy union, a union with the Holy Spirit. Wherever the Holy Spirit is involved, the truth will be revealed. Hey, man of God. The good thing about personal and intimate relationships is that you have an opportunity to be born again. As you learn to acknowledge the areas in which you are underdeveloped, or in which you are undeveloped or underdeveloped, the false you falls away and the true authentic you is born. Growth, change. The people with whom you have relationships encourage and support you in this process by constantly making you aware of how you're growing, where you need to grow. When people tell you, compliment you on your growth, right? How do you receive that? And when people, encourage you to continue to grow or tell you areas that they see you can grow, how do you receive that? It may feel like they are nagging you, criticizing you, or picking on you. The truth is that they are helping you heal. How many people get defensive when someone, that they say that they love and that person says that they love them? How many of y'all get defensive when you have loved ones come into your life and compliment you on your healing and tell you other areas where they think you need to heal or work on, and you get defensive, right? The truth is they are helping you heal. Now, not everybody helps you heal. You got to know who your people are. They are helping you grow into your truth and your power. And don't forget, you are doing the exact same thing for them. Yeah. Until today, you may have been afraid to reveal your weaknesses, fears, and shortcomings. Just for today, make a commitment to tell the truth about what you feel to the people who love and care about you. Key word, the people who love and care about you. Allow them the privilege and opportunity to help you heal and grow. Who are your people? Do you have these type of people in your life that you can be open and be honest and tell them what your weaknesses are, what your fears are, what your shortcomings are? Do you have people in your life, in your circle that you trust with this information? Do you believe that these people, when you tell these people these things, that they are your people that's going to help you heal? Who are your people? Happy Friday, Theo. Who are your people? Allow them the privilege and the opportunity to help you heal and grow. Good morning, Angel. Today, I am devoted to loving myself enough to acknowledge the things about myself which needs a little work. What areas in your life need some work? Right? There's people that that are in my life in some capacity, right? That never take accountability for any shit that they do, right? And then there's people where you can tell them your fears, right? Your shortcomings, right? Your weaknesses. And they'll be like, oh my God, get over it. Oh my God, what? Like they'll downplay it. They'll make it seem like it's small, right? Who are your people? Do you have people that will encourage you to grow? Do you have people that you trust enough to tell them your weaknesses, your fears, your shortcomings? Sai Abdullah said that can be hard. It requires a lot of trust. It does. It does. But let me ask you, if you don't have people, if you can't name those people, right? If you cannot name those people, then I have to ask you, who are the people in your life that you call your friends? Right? Because really and truly, this is where we use the term friends loosely, right? Because true friends, I'm not even talking about family, right? Because true friends, right? If y'all are true friends, there's a level of trust there. There's supposed to be a safe place there. You should be able to tell that person your weaknesses and your fears. That person should be able to help you grow. And through your growth, you're helping them grow as well. So if you can't name those people that you can trust to have these conversations with, then I ask you, who are the people in your life that you're calling your friends? Good morning, I am Jacinta. We missed you too. It's something to think about, right? The quality of our relationships, the quality of the people in our lives can determine our growth, right? That's why when you start to grow and you enter your healing journey, people start to fall off. They can't grow with you, or they're not growing at the same pace you are, or they're growing in a different direction, whatever it is. Y'all not meant to grow together, right? Good morning, Miss Taylor. Hillbilly said, small crabs scare the shit out of me. I am willing to fight dragons and pirates for my wife. When it comes to crabs and beaches, she's on her own. Wait a minute. Hillbilly. Hillbilly, you done grew up. Wait a minute. You were feral. You grew up in the woods. You lived in a tree in high school. And you scared of crabs? I'm not judging because elephants are scared of mice, but I'm just saying. Okay, Ghost. All right. I'll grab it. You scared of crabs for real? I'm not judging. I'm scared of crabs. I'm scared of crabs too when they're alive because they be coming like that. I don't like it. I don't like it. All right. I don't like it. Good morning, Actor Tobias. All right, y'all. So today is Freestyle Friday, and I have, a topic to bring to the table. I'm going to share it on my screen on if you follow me on IG, give me the heart. If you follow me on YouTube and Facebook, if you're watching on YouTube and Facebook, give me the thumbs up, okay? I'm going to share a topic for today because today is Freestyle Friday and we throw any topic that we want out there. So whatever sticks to the wall. I have 2 topics. I don't know if I'll be able to get to both of them, but I will be sharing on the screen the one topic and I'll be reading it so that the people on IG can know what we're talking about, right? Hillbilly said, I've killed bears, but fuck a crab. I'm dead. You kill bears, but fuck a crab. Ghost said the nigga wrestle alligators and don't like crabs. I can't, Ghost. I'm fucking dead. Wait a minute. Good morning, Johnny. Come on here and get Hillbilly, please. Hillbilly said he kills bears and wrestle with alligators, but fuck crabs. He don't fuck with crabs. I love it. I love it. You know your limitations, and I ain't mad at you, Hillbilly. I swear I can't wait to meet you. Oh my God. Angel said, driving Anthony to school, he loved the positive thought. I'm going to start reading it to him daily. As you should, Angel. As you should. You know, that's the thing. I should call my son every morning and read shit to him too, fuck. On his way to work, I'll be like, babe, I got something. Not babe like that, though. Not babe like that. Like babe, like my little son, babe. I got some shit for you to read. Listen, Angel, I got you. I got you. I lived through the troubled teen and adult era. I got you, baby girl, okay? I got you. All right. So today's the topic that I'm contributing to today is it's really a question, and I'm sharing it on the screen. And of course, we have a diverse audience here. So, whether you are heterosexual, into same-sex relationships, I don't give a damn what you do. The question applies to all relationships on this show. We don't do no judging. You live your life the way you live your life. Anything that we question, any topic applies to everybody and anybody, right? So answer it as it fits in your lifestyle. All right. That's it. And that's all. All right. So today's I found a meme, right? On this podcast, marriage. I forget what the podcast is, but I'm sharing it on the screen. So if people want to follow it, it's MMWTKS on IG. But they posted a meme. That's what I'm gonna call it. And it says, men need to be loved physically in order to love emotionally. Women need to be loved emotionally in order to love physically. What are y'all thoughts on that? What are your thoughts on that? I'm waiting. Men need to be loved physically in order to love emotionally. Women need to be loved emotionally in order to love physically. What do y'all think about that? Hillbilly said, men use I love you to get sex. Women use sex to get I love you. So yeah, that's accurate. Mm. Oh no, Uhu. So what does that mean? They're going to put you at another location? That's crazy. I'm sorry to hear that. So does your security company move you to another location? I know that's right, Angel. Got it. That's one of the reasons you've been distant. All right, but we're here to support you emotionally, right? So anytime you need us, we are here. But I understand that. I do. Listen, I've been paranoid with my job too, because I keep telling you every time I turn around, they be chopping people. And I'm like, what? I make sure I can log in every day. It's rough out here in these streets. Like, seriously, this morning I woke up and I said, you know what? F this. I need to pay off some of these credit cards. And I paid off 2 credit cards this morning. And, I got some more to pay. I need to sit my ass down. That's the problem. I need to stop spending fucking money. If I don't have the fucking money, I need to stop swiping my credit card. That's the shit, right? And so, yeah, I paid off 2 credit cards, and I'm gonna try to pay off 2 more, right? Because I can't, I can't deal. Like, I be scared. Okay. Hillbilly said, we just got our first Dunkin' Donuts. Oh, let me scroll up because Hillbilly made a suggestion earlier. Wait, let me scroll up and then I'll scroll back down because we're talking about doing Holla in the Squalor at the end of July, right? And so Hillbilly said, I think I have an idea. Kairos Resort rents yurts, 3 bedrooms. I don't know what that is. I need to look that up. Let me write this down because I need help. This is crazy. Okay, Holla in the Squalor. Okay. Holla in the Squalor. Holla in the Squalor. Okay. July. One sleeping idea is Kairos Resort rents yurts. 3 bedroom. All right, because we're trying to figure out where we're going to stay when we go. Okay, it's going to be a transition. So at least you get placed at another location. So that's a blessing, right? So, that's good. Okay, we're trying to figure out where we're going to stay when we go to Holla in the Squalor event in West Virginia, right? They have motels. I screamed out maybe we could do an Airbnb. Hillbilly said that they have a resort that rents 3 bedrooms. And so we'll see what happens. In the meantime, between time, let's get back to the topic because that's going to be planning. We're going to be planning for that. All right. And it's going to be very simple. Everybody's going to be, I'm just going to give y'all hotel suggestions or whatever. If we decide to go with like a rental of a house or something like that, whoever steps up to the plate first and puts their money or whatever, that's what we'll do. But I don't want to make this complicated because I got to focus on the Cancun stuff, and that's a lot of work. So I don't want to make the arrangements complicated going to West Virginia. So I want to be able to provide the information and people to be able to grab on to wherever they want to stay and be committed to that. Okay. Hillbilly said, oh, we read that. I ain't never used I love you to get no pussy. That's what Ghost said. Well, men use I love you to get sex. Okay, so Ghost said he ain't never said I love you to get no pussy. Ghost said that's dangerous. Hillbilly. Oh my God, I never even thought about that, Hillbilly. How are we going to drink coffee in West Virginia? Hillbilly said we just got our first Dunkin' Donuts, so I know for sure you don't have a Starbucks. What? Is there a Starbucks? What's going on? Where we gonna eat, Hillbilly? We got to figure all this out. I'm not used to this, but I can't wait. I'm excited. All right, so y'all know, just bring sneakers and shit. Because the fuck, don't be trying to go to no Holla in the Squalor with no high heel shoes on, okay? Sneakers, shorts, t-shirts, whatever, sweats. Okay, bring a hoodie in case you cold in the woods. The fuck? Hillbilly, you could give us some suggestions on some things to pack. Bug spray. The fuck? Bring some cortisone for when the bugs bite you and it itch. You might need some calamine lotion fucking around out there in the woods. I don't the fuck know. You need some kind of piss spray to keep the animals from around your tent. We need to know what we need to pack, Hillbilly. Good morning, Damaris. Damaris, so you missed it. And you know what? I could be such a bitch sometimes. Damaris. Don't ignore me. All right. I could be such a bitch sometimes. Okay. Good morning, your average logical thinker. All right. For those that are just now joining IG, the question I threw out there for today is men need to be loved physically in order to love emotionally. Women need to be loved emotionally in order to love physically. What are y'all thoughts on that? And then I'm back at Damaris again. I threw the question out there. I'm going to read the comments. Y'all come on in with y'all comments. What do y'all think about this statement that I just read? I posted it yesterday too. But Damaris, I could be such a bitch. Because the other day on my podcast before you joined in, I'm just saying, a mutual friend joined in and I called out. You said I'm scared. A mutual friend of ours joined my podcast the other day, and I said, you know, I know something that you know, and you didn't say anything to me, right? And that's cool. But now I know where you stand. And I said it, and I called out her name. Yes, I did. I don't give a fuck. And I was in Montclair on Sunday. I'm going to start bar hopping in Montclair. Yeah, I heard they got some nice bars in Montclair, so I'm gonna start bar hopping in Montclair. I don't give a fuck. See, this is the bitch, Damaris. That, you know, I used to be real bitchy when we were up in Sparta and shit, and I used to be acting up and stuff. But see, they really don't know. They really forgot. They really forgot. I'm not a phony and I'm not a fake. All right, I'm not. I'm not a phony and not a fake. And so, you know, if you jump on my live. And I know you know some raggedy shit, and you know it involves me or it impacts me in some way, and you join my live, and you just be kikiing up with me and not saying nothing, I'm gonna call your ass out. And so I called her out, and I ain't seen her since. So I'm just the fuck saying, I ain't taking. I'm not taking. Everybody can get it. The fuck. Okay. So bar hopping in Montclair. All right. As a matter of fact, there's this place that Kia actually reached out to me yesterday, and she knows a really good place because I told her I wanted to bar hop in Montclair, and she doesn't live far from there. She called out a couple of places, and so that's what I'm gonna start doing. And I think I'm gonna start shopping back at Short Hills Mall. I don't really go to the mall, but I think I'm gonna start hanging out in Short Hills Mall again. I miss it a little bit. What did she say? Nothing. I think she left after that. I think she left my show. I'm just saying, listen, Damaris, I'm not taking no fucking numbers, okay? When I told y'all the other day that, a girl ate at my table and ate my man's meat, right? That's the one thing that I don't tolerate, right? And there's a group of people in a circle of friends that used to be a circle of friends that know about this shit, right? That knew about this shit that happened years ago. And it broke up the circle. I never told this story on YouTube, but I'm gonna tell it one day, right? This story and another story, or two stories, is hard for me to tell because I was healing through it, but fuck these motherfuckers, right? And so it's a group of people that we used to hang out with, and it broke up the circle because you fucked in the circle. You don't fuck in the circle. Okay. And so years later, it's been, I don't know, damn, a lot of years. Years and years later, I find out that my ex is back with this girl he fucked in the circle. Right. And even though I'm not with him anymore, right, we still share mutual friends. Yeah. Right. And so now you put people in jeopardy when we go to events and shit, right? And I stroll into the event, you putting people at risk, right? But ultimately what happens is, and this is where I get annoyed, is ultimately what happens is our friends are now going to have to choose who to invite where. And most times that normally leaves me not getting invited. Right? Because they will welcome the fornicators into the circle before they welcome the person that the event was done against. That's the fucked up shit, right? And that's why all of them motherfuckers in the circle, okay, except for, there's two friends that I hold close to my heart that are my ride or dies. They not gonna leave me out there, right? They know who they are. Damaris is on here. She's one. Okay. But the rest of them could go fuck themselves. This is where it gets tough. And so 9 times out of 10, based on all the events and everything that happens, I don't get invited to those events because my ex shows up to these events, right? And now he's going to show up with his new girlfriend, which is the circle girl, right? And they're going to be accepted in this group, right? And her ex-husband and me are the outcast, and we were the ones that the fornication was done against. Ain't that some shit, y'all? That's a true story. This is a true motherfucking story. Okay? Wait, wait a minute. Damaris said, oh, I gotta hide my oh wait. Okay. I'm sorry. I've been hiding my shit. Thank you, Mishibo. Damaris said, I wish I lived closer. I could go with you. Oh my God. Madison, right? So this is what I'm saying. Am I wrong for being pissed right now? Madison, am I wrong for being pissed? Right? And the thing is that I just found this out that that they're back together and they've been seeing each other for at least 2 years. They've been talking again, right? And so don't fucking jump on my live and be kikiing with me and you know this shit is happening and you friends with the motherfucker, all right? I'm putting that shit out there right now because I'm just being honest, okay? I'm in my healing season, right? And I don't need phony motherfuckers in my face. Okay, I don't need not one phony motherfucker in my face. I'm healing. I'm not healed. Okay, so don't put me in a position to poke. Don't put me in this position, please. So that's a message. Because I know people watch my podcast. They might not join my podcast, but I know somebody going to get this message. Don't put me in a position. No, Madison, I don't think the girl is playing games and, and being nosy. I just think that she sits on the fence because she's friends with that other person, right? But she also associates with me. And sometimes I get it. It's hard for you to, be loyal. Honestly, she was friends with with the circle hoe before she was friends with me, right? Me and her are friends because our men were friends, and naturally the women, the girlfriends and the wives became friends, okay? And so she probably is more loyal to her friend that she was friends with before, and I understand that, right? I get it, but I'm just letting her know I'm not the one. I'm not the one. I'm not the one, okay? And so I'm just saying, people, please don't put me in a position. Don't do it. I'm healing, I'm not healed. Eat at my table and eat my man's meat. That's dangerous. Damaris said she better not be at any event that I'm at, and this is why I love you. Okay? Because the rest of them bitches be smiling in their faces, all right? But meanwhile, y'all circle fucking. And people accept that. Who's in your life? Who you calling your friends? Who are you calling your friends? Back to the positive quote for today. Who are you calling your friends? Who do you trust? All right. Now I had to get that out. It's Freestyle Friday. I know I asked the question about men, needing to be loved physically in order to love emotionally, and women needing to love emotionally in order to love physically. And I'm going to read y'all responses. I had to get that out. All right. All right, wait, let me go up. Okay, I am Jacinta said men needs to be loved physically in what regards, right? Johnny Leon Hill said, I disagree. Here is another post that downplays men's emotional intelligence. I love it. Come on through, Johnny. This is why I'm reading it, because I want you guys to chime in and give me your thoughts on what I just read. All right. Real men are full people. We know what we need emotionally. That has nothing to do with being physical. So the word need is problematic for me. I love that. Key phrase here. Real men are full people. Key phrase. Real men are full people. It reminds me of a statement that my mother always says, right? And she said to me, you never you never had a man. That's what she said. She said you had males. males. They can't help it that they got eggplants and they were born a male, right? They are males. They are not men. Johnny said, Real men are full people, meaning they have emotional intelligence. Are you dealing with men or males? Michelle said, oh yeah, y'all telling me to take. Oh, Hillbilly, y'all have Starbucks. West Virginia's bougie. They had Starbucks before Dunkin' Donuts. What? Your average logical thinker said, at Johnny Leon Hill, I agree. Sometimes we don't give men credit for knowing how to love. That part. That part. We don't give men credit for how to love. Go said, I prefer gas station cappuccinos over Starbucks anything. Okay. Okay. I Anderson says, yes, that was throwing me off too. Need. The word need. I love that y'all read. Right? And y'all are just not, glossing over it. Good morning, Amazon 46. Sigh, yes, Sigh. Meet me in Montclair. Because I'm going to start bar. It's nice. I'm going to start bar hopping. It's nice and the sun is out. And Montclair is cute. You know? Sai Abdullah said, but what's the tea with Damaris? Damaris is my ride or die. She my home girl. She will, if I'm cutting you, she gonna cut you too. Donovan and Damaris, they are like family to me. They are family. All right. And so that's the deal with Damaris. So Damaris needs to come and bar hop with me in Montclair too. All right. Cause we roll the same. Uh, um, Hey, Angel.
Good morning.
Are you happy you got your background? Angel, she got
And my coffee.
And your coffee. Angel has joined us on YouTube. Yes. Damaris said, hell, I will meet you guys there. Please do and take an Uber because I'm Ubering because I don't know what's going to happen. No, I'm being for real. I'm going to Uber to Montclair because I don't know what's going to happen if anybody cross my paths.
Lord have mercy.
I might be in the Hooskow for a couple of hours. So my car can't be sitting on the street in Montclair because they're going to tow it. Right. And so I need to Uber there. So make sure Donovan drops you off or you Uber there. I'm healing, not healing.
It's a process.
It's a process.
It's a process.
It's a process. It definitely is a process.
It is a journey, not a destination. Hey,
I'm trying my best, y'all. I'm trying my best. But I put my warnings out there. I told the guy already. My ex, I was like, don't show up. Don't do it to yourself and to her.
Don't show up unless you want me to show out.
Ghost said me and old buddy would have to catch that fade every time I see him. And you know what kills me? Let me tell y'all something about how men. Let me tell y'all something about how some men are whack. When this shit happened, her husband talked so much shit. Yup, I'm telling the business. I don't give a fuck. Her husband talked so much shit. He called my phone, talk about your man is calling my wife every morning, and they talking. Now this is we're close. These two, we all close in a circle. And he said, I warned him. This is true story time. I warned him to stop talking to my wife every day, and months went by and he's still doing it. That's how I found out the shit was going on. The girl's husband called me. Okay? I called Damaris. I said, hold the fuck on, give me the address. Because these motherfuckers had just moved. And I didn't have the new address to where she lived. Mm-hmm. I said, Damaris, give me the address. Damaris like, I don't got the fucking address. We called two other people in the circle. Give me the address. Them two motherfuckers was over there consoling her. I said, give me the fucking address where y'all at so I can come over there and help y'all console this bitch. Console. They wouldn't give us the address. Damaris, true story. Damaris is on here. They wouldn't give us the address. I was going to jail that day. Don't circle fuck, y'all. That's disrespectful as fuck. And you can look at my man and you can say, oh, he's nice looking. Go home and play with your pussy over the thoughts. But don't cross borderlines and circle fuck. You can't come back from that. You can't come back from that. And these two circle fucked and the circle fell apart. And yet the circle hypocrites embrace them when they come around, right? And let me tell you how whack the husband was. The ex-husband called me threatening, I'm gonna kick your man's ass. I was like, please do.
Do it.
Do it.
Why are you talking about it?
I said, can you please kick the motherfucker's ass? You know where he live. You know where he work. Why are you not kicking his ass? Baby, I was with him. I was like, go kick his ass. You know where he is. To this day, he ain't never kicked his ass, and they've been in the same room together. So what the fuck is up with that, y'all? Men talk so much shit, but yet they rolled up in the same space together, didn't do shit. See, I'd have been rolling.
Well, you know, I don't fight, but like...
I don't fight either, but I will.
Come on now.
Damaris said, I left my job so quick. I think I got to your house in record time. Damaris works in New York City. We were living in Sparta. Damaris and them still live in Sparta, New Jersey, right? If y'all know, that's like 50-something miles, 60 miles from New York City. Okay? Damaris left her job.
In a hurry, huh?
Damaris left her job. She was coming with me. And so I just want to say, years later, these two MFs are hooked back up again.
Like in the current?
Yes. I just found this out.
Well, you know what? Maybe they deserve each other.
The problem with that is, Angel, and that's the part you probably miss, is we still have mutual friends, right? So what happens is when events happen, they're going to have to...
That you don't get invited.
I won't get invited because they know that I might poke. You understand? And so now I again, because when this whole thing happened, I was the outcast, because now he's still hanging in the circle. She's still a part of the circle. And now they're not inviting me because, you know what I'm saying? So I got outcasted when I'm not the one who circle fucked. And so I'm angry, right? So when I see her up until this day, even though they're together, I'm not hurt and like sitting on the toilet and vomiting over the fact that they're together. I want to poke because
of the ripple effect, right?
Of the ripple effect of it all. I want to poke you because you sat at my table. And the one thing that, if you know me, the one thing I always say is, this same guy cheated on me several times, right? But the one thing I always say is, do not ever bring your bitch in my fucking house. If you bring your bitch in my house, and the mere fact that she was a part of the crowd, and so you hung in my house, and the mere fact that during the time all of this happened, we were in Montclair having dinner, all of the girls, Damaris was there, and she turned around and asked me, do I love my man? All the while sucking his nuts. And y'all tell me what?
I hate Earth is so fucking ghetto. Like,
Earth is ghetto. E.T. come get me.
Where do they do that at?
But I'm just saying, anybody that watch my podcast, if y'all are part of the Circle Ho fuck group, fuck you. Period.
The long way.
The long way, and not with love. Not with love. I'm healing, not healed. All right. And so, you know, summer is here. I'm gonna start hanging out in Montclair, bar hopping. I said it. And shopping at Shore Hills. You know, let me see. Cause
Damaris is gangster and down to fucking ride.
That's you reading her shit? No, Damaris is, yeah.
She is down to fucking ride. And I'm with it. Like, we all need friends like that.
Yeah.
We need friends like that. Like I always say, we have friends that, we call when we're in need. And then we have friends who we can call to help us hide the body.
Yeah, but you know the fucked up shit about this is Damaris is really in a precarious situation.
Wait, is she in the circle also?
Well, my ex and Damaris and Donovan are married. Y'all know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Donovan is my ex's best friend.
Knew
Okay.
that.
You understand the problem here? But
Oh,
they're
wait a minute. Wait.
Donovan is my ex.
That ex. Oh, I'm putting the pieces together now.
Yeah, the ex that circle fucked. So you understand the dynamics of the complication of this relationship. Donovan and I are very close. Okay. Donovan and I are very close. So entertainment at Donovan's house can turn into or Donovan I have to choose who to invite.
Oh my God.
You understand what I'm saying? And Damaris is in a precarious position because she is, I don't want to fuck with them, period. But then her husband, that's his best friend.
That's his best friend. Yeah. Oh my God.
That's how close this shit was. I told the story a little bit, y'all. And you want to know the nail on the in the coffin part of this is that my ex and the ex-husband to the circle hoe are godparents to Donovan and Damaris' kids. They're the godfathers. So both of y'all are godfathers, but y'all need to fight because this one fucked your wife.
And y'all remember yesterday we talked about if we would hook up with a friend's adult child? This is the same fucking principle. It's the same principle. If shit goes bad, how is everybody connected, affected? Like you have to consider that.
Yes.
And if you call me a friend and you don't fucking consider that, you're not a friend.
Period. Angel, bitch. Listen, no, fuck this. Say it again. Please say it again, Angel. Say it again, please.
I forgot what the fuck I said. What did I say?
Think about it.
Something about like you have to consider how all people. What fuck? I don't know what I said, Robin. I got ADD. I don't remember. It just came in my head.
You have to consider, if you are my friend, you have to consider how it's going to impact me as a friend. Like what you're doing. How does that affect the friendship?
How could it affect the friendship? Right.
Yeah.
And if you don't do that, you ain't a fucking friend. Like you have to part of being in relationship.
That's the part I needed you to repeat. If you don't do that, you're not a friend.
You're not a friend.
So, yeah, go ahead.
We talk about being in a relationship, right? And we automatically think a romantic relationship. But the truth is that we're in relationships with everybody that we interact with.
Yes.
Okay. And we have to compartmentalize all these different relationships. Some are romantic, some are friendly, some are just acquaintances, but they're all relationships, right?
Yeah.
Part of being in a positive, successful relationship with somebody that you care about is being considerate. You have to fucking consider them in all things. Like, how is this going to affect them? Like,
so blessed. I knew she wasn't my friend. She was just a circle associate. I never said she was my friend.
She was in a bucket of in a relationship because she was in the circle, but it was just like an acquaintance relationship. Like we know each other.
Right. The friendship is with the men. So the her ex-husband, my ex, and Donovan, they were like this.
Musketeers, yeah.
Right? That's the friendship. That's the friendship bind. The women were friends. You know, me and Damaris are like family, right? That's the relationship we built, you know. But the rest of the circle were just associates because the men were friends.
Yeah.
I wasn't her friend. We didn't hang out outside of the circle or anything like that. Right? We did circle activities. That's it. Like y'all see them out. Y'all see Real Housewives of Atlanta. We did shit like that. Other than that, we lived our separate lives or whatever. So I want to know what happened to him getting beat up. Like the ex-husband didn't do shit.
Right. You woofing, talking all this shit.
Yeah, he woofed and talked a lot of shit. And then I remember one day he called me on my job. Right. I was out at a coffee bar and I was having some coffee, and he called me, he cussed me out because I had a graduation party. And all of this happened when I was graduating with my master's. And my ex had helped arrange a party at the club in the city, 235th rooftop lounge. And the party was already in planning. And so we went to the party. And so the Circle Ho's ex saw the pictures, and he called me and he cussed me out. And he said, how dare you not invite me to a party? And how dare you go to a function with your man who slept with my wife? And it was like a big deal. And he cussed me out. And I said, motherfucker, you on the phone like a little pussy, cussing me out. And you should have been fucking up the man who was fucking your wife. Like, you cussing the wrong person out here. I'm in the same situation as you. Okay, I had to celebrate my moment sad. And you calling a girl woofing when you should have went over there and kicked his ass.
Why the fuck is he calling you?
That's what I'm saying. Why is he calling?
I don't believe that no man should check another woman.
Exactly. My mother said she got close to you to get close to my man, and he got close to her. It ain't just all her.
Right. But
it ain't just all her.
It's not all her, but like, she should have fucking known better. There's a code. There's a fucking code. I don't care what nobody says. There's a code.
Yep. Amazon says Sandy might be onto something.
Yeah, mother's speaking.
Amazon said you might not agree, but if you have so-called friends or acquaintances down with and support them and choose to exclude you, then there is your answer as to how they move when it comes to you. You don't need to be invited to anything they are at. And that's how I feel. And that's how I feel. Right? Like, I know that these events happen, and I know that I don't get invited, and I know that he gets invited and the Circle Ho gets invited, and I'm okay with that. But what you're not going to do is come on my fucking podcast knowing that you go to these events and you see these motherfuckers and you embracing them. You not and you're not disclosing this information to me, and you have me out here moving blindly and looking stupid. You're not going to fucking come on my podcast because I'm going to call your ass the fuck out. And so I did. One of the girls joined the podcast the other day, and I said, I see you. And you see the fuck me. And she never responded. And she might not join my podcast again, and I'm okay to fuck with her.
That's okay. That's like that saying that says, like, don't come to me and tell me what somebody said about me. Tell me why they felt comfortable saying that shit to you. You know what I mean? So if you comfortable inviting that person and not inviting me, then fucking stay with them. Yeah. Be friends with them. Like, don't fucking leave me out of it. We ain't friends.
Yeah. Aquanda say, yeah, code red, kill that hoe. I'm dead. What a web we weave. Yeah, that shit really happened. That's a true story. Robin, the boobs are sitting. I need that in my life. You better order this Savage Fenty.
You know what? I've been looking into getting a boob job. Legit. Yeah. I'm this close to pulling the trigger and setting up a consultation.
Really?
I went from a fucking 42H to I'm about a 34C.
That's good enough though. Why you need to be bigger?
Because they're deflated balloons.
Oh, because of the fat, the muscle left.
They just, like, if I take my bra off, I'm not gonna do it.
Because are you just doing cardio? You're not doing weights?
No, I'm doing weights also. I have chest muscles. Like, I can make my chest muscles move, but my titties is underneath. Like, they fail.
Yeah, it happens. Damaris said, yes, there is a code, and that's why she still deserves an ass whipping.
That's why I fucks with her. Damaris, call me.
She said, Damaris, call her.
Call me.
Aquanda said, yep, it's another Fenty set. Aquanda said, "Do I need to make a special trip to you, Raw? They don't want to. They don't want the Oak Park to come out, baby. We could all go.
Wait a minute. Hold on now.
We could slide through Montclair in groups and SWAT.
Oh, wait, that ain't Oak Park behavior. That's a little bit farther east. You need to go on the other side of Harlem. That's a West Side behavior. That ain't Oak Park behavior.
Right.
Oak Park mansions and fucking long money and all the white people.
Right.
Side. We need the other side. The West Side of Chicago. They don't want them kind of problems.
Listen, that we really going to the Who Scout end. Shit. Sai Abdullah said, "It's the having me move blindly for me." See, I don't like that. Don't have me moving blindly. I need my eyes wide open at all times. And if you are in my circle, you're going to keep my eyes the fuck open. But if you have me walking to some shit blind and some shit come up from behind me, bitch, you with them. Yeah. You with them. I'm putting you
up with that. At that point, you the fucking opposition. At that point, you're the fucking opposition.
Yeah, that part. Okay. I cut off a friend. This is Sai Abdullah. I cut off a friend for that same reason. Perfectly said. Don't have me in situations where you know someone isn't feeling me. Fuck out of here. That part.
Yeah.
That part. Okay. Amazon said all parties have to be considered or the consequences considered before you make a decision to do something stupid within a friendship group. Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. Yes. And they're not even suffering the consequences because the same fuck circle is accepting it after they fell apart and thought it was the worst crime in the universe. What does that say about who they are as people? The fuck?
They're all fucking trash.
Okay.
I said it.
Sai says she agreed with Damaris. Aquanda said, "Angel, my books are sagging too. They are lifted by my tummy. Your boobs are sagging too. They are lifted by your tummy." Yeah.
I don't even like doing it doggy style because I don't like doing it doggy style because they clap.
Wait, what happened?
I said I don't even like doing it doggy style because my titties clap. I'll be like, "Babe, can I turn over?"
I'm fucking dead. I'm dead. Like the titties clap.
Can I please lay on my back?
On my side. The right. Or arch. Or give him that arch so good that your titties are on the
Yeah.
Just arch your ass up. CDP, welcome. You said been working all week, but you finally made a session today. What you agreeing to, CDP, that the circle hold need an ass whipping? Aquanda said, "I grew up on the south side of Oak Park by the police station, 433 South Lombard, all day, no mansion." North Mansion? No mansion?
No mansion. So she's saying she lived on the other side of Oak Park.
Okay.
Not where the mansions are.
Okay. Donovan, you said that's funny. What's funny, Donovan? Amazon said that the thing is what kind of relationship did she and her husband have that she had time to go around and fuck other people's husband? Her husband traveled a lot, but see, he used to track her phone. You know how he found out? Because he tracked her phone. And he tracked her car. Let me tell y'all how he found out the night that they were out to dinner and why I had an argument with my girlfriend in with my girlfriend in Vegas over going to PF Chang's. This is how this situation traumatized me. This is how this traumatized me. So how he found out that they were together this particular night, right? The husband was out of town. He called her, right? And she wasn't home. She was in her car and music was playing. All right. And so he tracked her so he could see where she's at. Right. But she told another story.
She lied.
She lied. So since he had already suspected my ex is still playing in the wrong kitty, right? In the wrong kitty park, he hung up with his wife and called my ex just to say, "Hey, what's up?"
And heard the
same music playing in the background. Okay, they stupid. Same music playing in the background. So then he called the wife back. And the whole thing exploded. Get your fucking ass home, bitch. I know where the fuck you at. Go down drain from there. Okay. And so that's how this whole thing was just was found out, that they were actually dating. And the funny thing is I remember this night like it happened yesterday, because he said to me he was going out with his coworkers to hang out with the boys. And I was like, okay. But no, he went to take her out on a date, and the husband found out. And that's when I got the call the next day, because the husband was like, that's it. That's all. This is out. Everybody gonna know what's going on now.
It's up.
And so that's how I found out that they actually went out on a date. So he literally left me in the house. Okay. No, it was P.F. Chang's, Coach Donovan. It wasn't Cheesecake Factory. It was P.F. Chang. All right. I know for sure it was P.F. Chang's. The fuck. Now, Cheesecake Factory might have been another night, but this particular, they went to P.F. Chang's. Okay. This particular night. And so fast forward a year or two after this happened, I'm in Vegas with my friends. They want to go to P.F. Chang's. I said, I can't eat there. Now, y'all remember I said this girl's name is Alicia. That's my middle name. I couldn't even say my middle name. I couldn't say that name for years. I could say it now, Alicia, right? Because I went through the healing journey, the healing process, right? That is my middle name, okay? And so she was like, let's go to P.F. Chang's. I said, I don't want to go. I can't eat there. It makes my stomach hurt. That's where he took the circle hoe, right? And she didn't understand it. She was like, oh my God, you really not going to eat at P.F. Chang's? I cussed that bitch out in the middle of the casino. I said, don't fucking play with me. I will fuck everybody up and turn all these motherfucking coin machines over. If I fucking said I'm not eating at P.F. Chang's because it traumatizes me, respect that.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's trauma is different. Like, you can't tell me it's small. Respect that. I couldn't eat at that restaurant for years. Okay.
That's that consideration I was talking about.
What?
If a friend tells you that they can't do something,
exactly,
they can't do it.
Exactly. Yep. Exactly. Yep. Johnny Leon Hill said that's different type of clapping, and that's fine. So the titties clapping is okay. And Coach Donovan is like, what did he say about the titties clap? Angel's titties story. He's like, wow. Because I don't think they care, Angel. I don't think
I care. I care. I care. I don't like it.
You said don't do a Mr. Darnell to the slot machines, baby. Shit. Everybody could have got it. That is my trauma. Don't play with me and my trauma. I will flip shit over.
Yeah.
Sai Abdullah said, you motherfucking right. Trauma is real. A name, restaurant, song, location, movie, etc. Thank you, Sai. I understand that.
Yeah.
Gary Smith. Now, I knew you had to join because you heard titty clap. Angel said her titties clap. Do y'all give a shit about that? She's bothered by it. I don't think y'all care.
I should turn my camera off and let you hear it.
Oh! Coffee with Friends After Dark on a Friday. Amazon 46 said, I'm a 46 triple D. Currently used to be a 50G.
Yeah. I couldn't even buy bras out the store. I had to fucking order them.
Wow. I don't think men care about the titties clapping. CDP said exactly. Everybody goes through their own problems and trauma. Just because it's small to you, it might be the biggest thing in the world to somebody else. Thank you, CDP. And so many, and like, I hate when people say, get over it. Just get over it. Like, fuck you. I will cut you over that. Like, don't do that to me.
That ain't right.
It ain't right. It ain't right.
That ain't right.
Gary put his ear up because he want to hear your titties clap. Now, see. You see, Angel, what you start? You started it.
See what I started?
You started the shit. It's hard for me to jog because I bounce now. Oh, you got to get a good sports bra. You said don't cut them now, but yes, I agree. I'm saying, see, listen, I'll be trying. I do. I try to live my life peacefully, right? I just feel like there's certain shit that's cut worthy.
That's, you know, if I was a cutter, That would definitely be cut worthy.
Right? It is cut worthy.
That's cut worthy.
It is cut worthy. And
It
to
is.
ask me if I love my man.
Not kill worthy. I'm not gonna kill you, but I'm
Not
gonna
kill, cut worthy. It's cut worthy.
I'm gonna cut your shit up.
Right? We're healing, not healed. Okay. So I'm going to the city tonight. That's my activity. Supposedly, I'm supposed to be going to the city tonight. And so, Donovan, you said you might come into the city tonight. You and Damaris coming into the city. Let me tell y'all the last time Donovan and Damaris hung out with me in the city. We were in the village. We went to Cafe Y, and we were hanging in Cafe Y in the village, had some drinks or whatever the case may be. I got fucked up as usual when I'm with them. Right? Got so fucked up, but the difference in this night was I wasn't in the same car with them. I had my car, they had their car. They're going to Sparta, I'm coming to Hackensack. All right. So I get in my car to go to the parking lot, get my car after Donovan takes me and Damaris to the corner pizza parlor, which is a popular pizza parlor in the village. We eat pizza, and he's trying to get us to sober up because we both fucked up. And I go to my car and I get all the way home. Baby, I don't know how I made it, but I made it all the way home. And when I went to pull my car, and I just bought my car like a couple of months, it was new. Pulled my car into the parking spot, and there's a big yellow like pole, like in the garage near my spot, in my spot. So I go to pull into the spot, and I pulled close to the pole, and all I heard was, and I'm so fucked up. I kept going. I was like, fuck it. And I kept going. I got out the car, and I had this big yellow fucking streak across the car. And at the time, I was with my last ex. I came upstairs, fell in the bed, went to sleep. The next morning, I said, I got something to tell you. And I told him what happened. He said, why didn't you just pull up in the front, the circle front in the building where the concierge is, and let them know, have me come and get the car? I said, baby, you asking somebody drunk to think logically?
Yeah.
That was too much to think about.
You fucking drove home drunk. Do you think that you had the present? You would not have done that with good thinking, you know?
Exactly.
And so we are not condoning drunk driving.
No, we're not. And that's the reason why I Uber now. Like, a lot of people look at me like I'm crazy because I either Uber or I try to catch the bus from the city. My last bus is at 1:00. I get the bus and people are like, why do you do that? I'm like, because I don't want to drive drunk. I don't want to put somebody else's life at harm, and I don't want to put myself at harm. Okay. And so if I plan to go out, I make sure I have enough money in case I have to Uber home. And sometimes that's $125 cab ride. But I will pay that to get the fuck home.
Right.
Without driving drunk.
Yeah.
Wait, you forgot to mention that Damaris fell over in the pizza shop. Wait, I don't remember. I don't remember Damaris falling over in the pizza shop. Damaris, you fell in the pizza shop? Lord, when we get together, it's problems. No, good thing Donovan has muscles. Hi, Ron. Yes, Saya Abdullah, you should. Saya said, girl, them titties slapping probably sound like ass cheek slapping, which everybody loves. That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna do it.
Damaris, okay, wait, everybody. She's gonna clap her titties. Let me turn this up.
Hold on, I gotta take my bra off. Hold on.
Angel is about to give us the sound of her titties clapping, y'all. Welcome to Coffee with Friends.
Welcome to Coffee. Okay. Hold on, how could I do it?
Those are her titties clapping.
Those are fucking titties, okay?
Those are titties clapping. That sounds sexy though. Yo. It sounds sexy to me. What do y'all think? Did it sound good to y'all? It sounds sexy to me. I don't know. Damaris is crying. Chef, you. Wait, do it again. Do it again.
I'm not doing it
Do
again.
it again. That shit sound good to me.
I'm not doing it again. It's
You
too.
said it sounds like music. See, everybody liked it.
What?
You corny. Looks to envy is cracking up. Did y'all think it sound gross? I thought it sounds sexy. It sound like a wet. It sound like a wet cootie cat that was getting pounded by some good eggplant. That's what it sound like to me. It sound like good eggplant. Coach said it sounds like ass cheeks slapping together, very hot. Thank you, Coach. Right? Okay. See, that's why we friends. That shit sound hot to me.
And like I have no ass. So I
Okay,
should be happy, right? I should be happy. Like, okay, at least I get the sound, even though I ain't got no booty.
Hillbilly said my buddy just called. He has an extra rib. I'm dead. What kind of relationship is that where you got to track your person when you know that your person cheats, when you know she circle slut? Okay, that's the kind of person you got to track when they circle hoe material. Okay, Amazon say if I got to check your phone, track you, and do all that shit, then you don't need to be in my life. That's too much damn work without getting paid. It is, but that's what was happening. Aquanda said, I got a Yitty bra that holds me. I'm gonna get more. I heard about those. That's the
Yeah, I get her stuff.
Lizzo's brand, right?
Yeah.
That's Lizzo's
Well,
brand.
it's Fabletics.
Well, it's Fabletics, but the Yitty, the Yitty portion is the portion that Lizzo
her line, yeah.
Yeah. But you know the thing that got me, I did go on there to try to get a couple of things, but I already have the membership with Savage Fenty. I can't have another membership with Fabletics. Like, they don't just let you buy the shit, and if they do, it's double the price. And I'm like, I'm not going to join Fabletics if I'm already.
But you can join and cancel it.
No, I know, but you know, I really am enjoying Savage Fenty stuff. So once I get a couple of more things from Savage Fenty, I'm gonna be good. Then I'll probably cancel them and move over and see what Yitty got. I'm not tracking anyone ever. I know that's right, Chef You. Michelle said, get a good sports bra. I bought one from Amazon and it looks like a regular bra. Gary gave the thumbs up. You like the titty slapping? Ron said he was waiting. Well, Ron, we gave it to you. How you feel now? Johnny said that's that double church clap she got going on. I can't. I'm so damn dead. Okay. I'm so damn dead. Okay. Ron said, I love it. I know that's right. Let her know, Ron. These men on here are loving it. The women are loving it. Like, we don't understand what the fuck is wrong with the titty clapping. You need to stop that shit. That shit sounds sexy. Yo. You know, when it's clapping, you got to tell them, can you slap my titty? Slap a titty, you know, shit like that. Fuck it. Make it a game. Ping pong titties.
Wait, Johnny.
Theo said, I thank y'all for this lively and hilarious. I thank y'all. Audio porn.
Anytime.
I love the balls bouncing off the pussy. Aquanda. Damn it. Hi, my name is Nick. They done turned Freestylllleeee into Coffee with Friends. My name is Nick. You missed the titty clapping session that we just had. See, Gary said, shit, you got these men playing with their meat now.
Off of a sound? I thought men were so visual.
No, Ron said it was sweet music to my ears. Ghost said one titty clapping sound like that ceiling fan tick that's missing one blade. Oh! Sound like she getting her back hit up. That's what it sound like. Gary said no ass just means the kitty cat pops out when you bend over. That's true.
It is fat.
Flower pops out.
It looks like a fat wallet.
Wait, Coach said, hey, Angel, do it again. Ron said, this is just me. You got one chance to cheat on me. I'm done after that. Ron, right? That's my new me. Listen, that was one ex. I was retarded. I was missing a chromosome. That was, I don't know what the fuck that was, but that was the only man I ever took back. in a relationship. Everybody else I left, I was going for good. I don't know what the fuck. That was that soul tie shit. That's that dangerous shit. That's that shit is so toxic shit that you keep going back knowing it ain't gonna get better shit. Right? It was toxic. But Ron, I'm with you on that. After that, I'm done. Johnny said the question is, how did Angel make them clap? Did she jump up and down, or did she get in a position to make it clap?
I had to get in the position. I couldn't figure it out at first. I was like, how do I do it? And then I had to think about it. Like, if I'm getting back shots, then I'm going like, okay.
Exactly. My name Nick said, it's not the act itself for me. It's the lying. That part.
Mm-hmm.
That part, because you putting your dick in my mouth after you done shoved it in somebody's pussy, and I know for a fact there's a few people that's having this issue right now where they know their man is having other relations and they know he's not using condoms. Like, this is the shit that's going on. There's a lot of men out here that's fucking and women out here that's fucking and not using protection, and then you cheat on your person, and then you go back and you shove your pussy in that person's mouth, or your dick in that person's mouth. There's no consideration there.
Mm-hmm. At least give me the opportunity to give my consent. Okay? At least, at bare minimum, give me the opportunity to give my consent, because I might be okay with it. You don't know.
That part.
Consent
is the opportunity for the person to give consent. But the fear is, what if you don't give consent?
Then, oh well. Then leave me. Then I'm walking away, and then you can do it anyway. You can still put your dick in her mouth.
Yeah. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to give people the opportunity to say, yes, I'm okay with this, or no, I'm not okay with it.
Wow. My name Nick said leading cause of head, mouth, and neck cancer.
Is what?
My name Nick, can you expand on that? What's the leading cause of head, mouth, and neck cancer? Educate us, please, Mama.
What is head cancer, right? What? And neck, what?
Tumor.
What are we talking about?
Because we said having unprotected sex and then shoving your pussies and your dicks in your partner's mouth, passing things. You might be passing on stuff, and she's saying that's the leading cause of head, mouth, and neck cancer. Think about it. We talked about this a million times on this show. Who sucks a dick with a condom on it?
Nobody. I never.
Me neither. That's my honest. But you'll tell a man to put a condom on after you took the dick out your mouth to put a condom on to fuck you in your pussy. But you already swallowed the VD.
It's in your throat.
Ron said, I don't care how good sex is. If you cheat, I'm done, because it's mentally tormenting knowing baby is cheating. Yet, Ron, baby, I sat on the toilet many a times with my guts in the toilet.
Mm-hmm.
It is horrible. It is fucking horrible. And that's why, to me, the act that was done against me at this level is even 1,000 times more horrible than just being cheated on itself. HPV from, she's talking HPV.
Oh, okay.
Yes, okay. Luke Sanvey said no one. Right. If you're in a same-sex relationship, when's the last time you put a dental dam on your woman's pussy and licked the plastic?
Uh-huh.
When's the last time you put the dental dam on your partner's pussy and licked the plastic? Chef Yu said research shows that increased chances of oropharyngeal cancers or oral cancer.
Mouth, something in the mouth. Okay.
Hillbilly said, when you cheat yourself. Go said, my gold backpack stay with gold rappers. Yeah, we raw today, Gary. It happens sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't cheat unless he cheat first. Oh, you do the payback cheat.
So she cheats back. I get it. I don't cheat. I cheat back.
I understand it. I understand it.
I do. I do. I always say, like, if you treat me like a friend, I'll treat you the same. But if
Yep.
you treat me like a game, I'll fucking show you how to play it.
Yep. But see, you know what? With my ex, what I did was I tried to be the responsible one in the relationship, right? When he cheated, and I told y'all this before, this is the same ex I built a house with in Sparta, same ex I was with for about 20 years. When he cheated and I wanted to leave, I pack up my house. I take half of the house, leave him with half of the furniture. I pack up half of the house, have three guys in the truck or two men in the truck moving company come to the house, and they packed up my shit 3 times. Packed up my shit, moved out, signed a whole lease, and then I start dating. See, I'm not fucking grimy. I'll move the fuck out, sign a whole lease, and then I start dating. And this motherfucker still showed up at my house, had a whole attitude because I was sitting on some man's lap, right? In my apartment
That's
that
the
had
code.
my name on the lease that I'm the fuck paying for, but you live in the same house with me and fucks other people. And you come to my apartment mad and calls Donovan on the phone, talk about Bumba Ross Clot. I was like, what? I'm in my house. These are true stories, y'all. This is the same motherfucker that circle fucked. Why didn't you just leave me when I left you 3 times?
Right. You could have been done and doing whatever you want.
To the Appalachian Mountains.
Yeah.
But you kept coming back to get me. So when I moved out, I dated. Right?
As you should have.
Right, because I didn't want to put another man in a situation where I start seeing another man and I'm in the house with this guy,
Right,
happens and they start fighting. Like, I don't want that, but I moved the fuck out. I said,
That's
okay.
the code. That's the fucking code. You live by the code.
Yeah. You gotta live by the code. Jay-Z made Superhead suck him up with a condom on. Okay. Wait, Amazon said her titties slap too.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Wait, Ron says stand up, Angel, so he could see what you were clapping.
I don't know what my background might go with. They're not big.
We see them. They little, but they don't look thin. But I know what you mean.
Look, here's an old bra.
That's a big bra. Wow.
See all the space?
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, Chef, you said payback is a bitch. I'm here for the playback, right? Bumba Ross Clot. Yep. That's what he was saying. Bumba Ross Clot. That's when he got real mad.
That's when he was big mad. He was big mad.
Yep. And he started like, slow down, because I don't know what the fuck you saying. Slow the fuck down. Slow down. Okay. And so, it is what it is. So that's a true story that happened in my life. That was a big deal for me, guys. And you know what? I'm glad I was able to talk about it here, because it's one of the stories that I've been trying to tell on YouTube for a really long time, because that shit was hard. And that happened many years ago, right? And that shit was hard. And the sad and unfortunate thing here is the learned lesson for me in this relationship is this, right? I still, even after all of that happened and I was angry, I disconnected from this person for a period of time. And then I circled back around and extended a friendship to them, because they were always there, always showed up for me. And this is the same person that I called to help me with my tires on my car. Right. And so the same person that y'all said I shouldn't have called in the first place. And so one of the learned lessons for me is, and this is exactly, and how I handled this situation with him, right, is when I found this out, I reached out to him and I said, can you call me? And I told him I wanted to talk to him about something other than, just so that he can call me, because I didn't want him to run. Right. And then when he called me, I said, hit the FaceTime. See, because I'm straight late. Yeah. I need to see your fucking face, because this shit, this is grimy, right? And so he hit the FaceTime and we small talking at first. And I simply said, this is the one thing I loved about our relationship, right? Even though you didn't deserve my friendship after what you did. You didn't deserve my communication. You didn't deserve anything from me. Nothing. and I still gave it to you. Right? And you turn around and you still communicate with me, and you went back and got back together with the circle hoe. Both of y'all are circle hoes. Okay. And I said, you could have came to me and told me yourself. You should not have put your friends in a situation where they are on the fence with having to tell me something because they look in my face every day. Right? You shouldn't leave it for me to find stuff out on social media. You shouldn't do that. If you claim that we had a friendship after everything that we've been through, you should have came to me. And his thing was, well, I wanted to tell you, I've been battling with this, but I knew that you weren't going to maintain a friendship. I said, I don't care. That's a whack ass reason. I said
so you still on the same fuckery. You still on the same bullshit.
Right. So I said, for me, this was a learned lesson for me, because I regret extending a friendship to you after you did something so devastating to me.
Yeah.
But I'm going to take this lesson and I'm going to tag it along with the rest of the lessons in my life. I'm not going to beat myself up, right? Because I got the benefits out of being his friend, and he got the benefits out of being my friend. We were not sleeping together. I just want to put that shit out there right the fuck now. We were not sleeping together. No, we were not. We were just friends. Okay. And so I told him, at this juncture, I don't want to cross paths with him. Because if I do, there's a risk that I will cross paths with her. Mm-hmm. And if he had any little bit of respect for me left, you will stay the fuck out of my way, because you are putting me at risk and my freedom at this point.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. And if you have any little bit of respect for me, stay away from me. And so again, it puts Donovan and Damaris at a precarious position. But I'm letting everybody know where I stand so that there's no confusion here. None. So nobody, if some shit happened, I don't want nobody to be like, what? We didn't know. Yes, the fuck you did.
Now you know.
You know. Mm-hmm. Thank you, your average logical thinker. She said, I'm going to the gym now. Or he. I know that's right. I got to get on my bike. Titty slapping, going to get the wife guts beat this morning. See? You helped his wife. She is for the inspirational sounds. You see? You see? He getting ready to slam his wife over them titty clapping. I love it, Gary. Do it. Do it. As a whole woman or more forgiving than men are. Yeah. Women forgive. But you know what? That was a learned lesson for me, Ron. This is the only man I ever took back. I ain't never doing it again. I'm going to keep on the bout like I did with my husband. I left his ass, never looked back. My last ex, I left his ass and never looked back. Mm-hmm. Okay? And that's how I'm moving going forward. If I leave you, I'm out. That's it.
And when somebody shows you who they are, believe them the first time.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Believe these motherfuckers, right? Mm-hmm. I ain't got time for all of this.
Yeah.
Don't fuck in the circle, y'all. Don't cheat at all, but I'm just saying.
Period.
Don't fuck in the circle. Mm-hmm. If you can't control your hormones, don't fuck in the circle, y'all, because there's consequences behind that. And it affects more than just the two people that was fucking. Wait, Ghost says, so do you still call him for your tire info? You missed my whole thing.
No.
You didn't hear anything I said.
No, we ain't calling him for shit. And he's staying the fuck away. And he knows to stay the fuck away. He knows that if he pops up, shit's going down. Hence the knife. And they can all get cut. Everybody can fucking get it. I just narrated her thoughts.
Thank you. And you did a great job. It was wonderful. I love it. And so this today was story time. And you know, I smile about this shit. Wait, my name. My name Nick said that's why I swing. Swing sexually or swing like this? Which
You
one?
probably talking swinging sexually,
Swing sexually, my
but
name
with
Nick.
swinging, you're giving consent. You're giving
Yes.
consent.
Yeah.
And that's the thing.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like if you don't give somebody the opportunity to give their consent, then you really setting yourself up for whatever they fucking give you.
Exactly. Give
Whether
me
it be
consent.
they leave you and stop fucking with you, whether they fucking cut you up,
Yep.
whether they unalive your ass, like you asking for it. People, this is 2023, right? People are dealing with a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Whereas 30 years ago, the worst thing that you had to worry about was having to take an antibiotic for 7 days.
Yep. Yep.
Okay? That was the biggest thing, that the worst thing that can happen. Now, motherfuckers we ain't wrapped too tight.
Mm-mm.
We ain't wrapped too tight. You cannot do this shit in 2023. You can't.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
You can't.
Oh, yep. And Nick said that's why she swings. So sexually swing. I don't blame you, Nick. And you know what? And I always say to people, and I echo what Angel said. Just be transparent because you don't know what your person is going to say. Like she said, we're in 2023, so I know people that are in open relationships. When I say open relationship, both of them are seeing other people. There's an understanding. They have rules in place. Don't have your bitch in my face. Don't have your niggas in my face. Don't do this and don't do that. They have their rules, right? People are out here moving. Now, I don't know if we're doing that because we're just accepting the harsh reality that we can't find a person for ourselves, or if these people are really about that lifestyle. But neither here nor there. Give people an opportunity to consent. Now, there is a risk that the person is not going to consent. We know that. All right. Nick said, I swing both physically and sexually. I know that's the fuck right. All right. And so give people the opportunity to give consent because you never know what that person is going to agree with.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, you don't know. Like for me, I always tell my boo, right? And this is my honest, right? You know, I'm not one to go out and be doing threesomes and shit like that or whatever the case may be, right? But if I'm on vacation, you know, and I'm at like hedonism or some shit like that, it never happened. It has never happened, FYI. But I don't know. I ain't judging
You're not
nobody.
against it.
Huh?
You're not against it.
I'm not against it. Like I am sexually free. You know, I date men, but you know, I like sex. So, you know, if you're on vacation and you decide to get buck wild and get loose and you come back, it's your business. So I just say be open and honest with your partner.
Yeah.
Right? Because you never know what people are okay with. The fuck? I'm just saying. Ghost said, I just knocked over my weed and almost lost my mind. I was able to Why'd you knock your weed over? Angel, yes, people are coming undone and anything will set them off. Stay aware. Yes. Okay. Ron said, personally, I don't share my women with nobody. I'm not built like that. And I love it, Ron.
And that's okay.
That's okay. The fuck? I love that. And the average logical thinker said it's like returning your own vomit when you take them back, like a fly. Call me a fly because I certainly did that shit. I was a big old fly, throwing up on my food and eating it.
Coming back,
throwing up on my food and eating it. I was the big ass swimming fucking fly. Angel said, I love that. Returning to your own vomit. No, thank you. Yep. Johnny said, question, if you and a friend are on the outs and they ask you to apologize without any contact, wait, because I have this issue right now. If you and a friend are on the outs and they ask you to apologize without any context and all they need is to hear you say the words, could you and would you do it? No.
Absolutely no.
No.
No. I don't apologize to nobody. If I don't mean it, I'm not apologizing. And especially if no context, I don't even know what the fuck I'm apologizing for. So no.
Who does that without context? That's not right. Chef, you said apologize for what? Like we need the context.
Right. Now I have apologized I just recently did this. I just recently apologized to two friends that I felt like I disrespected them, and I apologized, and they were like,
That's
"What?
big of you.
You didn't even do that. Like that wasn't even a big deal." I said, "Yeah, but for me, it didn't feel right. Like when I sat back and thought about it, it didn't sit right with me, and so I just want to let you know that I apologize for fill in the blank."
That's big of you. That was really big of you. Everybody is saying no to that apology question. And yes, Donovan, you did miss a good butt plug story the other day. Your wife told us she lost her butt plug up her ass one time, and Angel lost her butt plug up her ass. So both of them had the same experience. You missed it. Chef, you said, I'm with you, Angel. I don't apologize if I don't mean it. Okay. Amazon said the funny thing is you got people whole cheating, and if they get cheated on, they suspect it. They get real hot in their feelings. My ex, the one who's the circle hoe, when he saw me sitting on that guy's lap, true story, he wanted to fight. It was like a whole Bumba Ross Clock moment, and I'm like, not you, the big old cheater. Like, what the fuck you talking about? Like, what?
You know what I think that is? Trauma.
On their part?
Their part, yeah.
Unpack that a little bit. What you mean?
I think that perception is projection. So what you perceive is what you project. So the bullshit that he was doing, he saw you sitting on Buddy's lap and thought of all the bullshit that he is actually doing, and assumed
like she can suck his meat because I know what I do out
here. Yep.
I'm about to bust this up real quick.
Yep. And that's why that he had that reaction, because in his mind, he didn't just see you sitting on his lap. He saw himself doing all the shit that he's been doing with old girl. And that made him fucking flip out.
Yes, old girls.
Okay.
Because that was before the circle hoe shit happened. Gary said, I tried to leave, but the topics keep pulling me back in. Stay, honey, sit down.
Just stay.
Amazon says some people have no loyalty to the code at all. At all.
I gotta go, y'all. I'm gonna listen though.
All right.
Signing off. Bye.
Well, I'm gonna move to ending too because it's 5 minutes to 10, and we've been on here since 8 a.m. Right? And so let me read these last bit of comments and then move to close, y'all. Quanda said, I tried to have sex, but he can't stay up. So I shook my ass cheeks and he came. The end. Wait a minute. Hold up, y'all. I know I gotta end the show, but Aquanda, you tried to have sex, but he can't stay up. So I shook my ass cheeks and he came. The end. I'm not a rider and I was going to ride him, but Team Soft was afoot. We just talked about taking Viagra. We just talked about erectile dysfunction yesterday, right? Chef, you, I can't. Chef, you, I can't. Aquanda. Amazon said, Johnny, I would have to know what I'm apologizing for before that happens. Ghost said your guy was willing to cheat with another guy's woman in y'all circle because he felt the other man was pussy and wasn't going to do shit about it. And he was right. He was absolutely right. The ex-husband didn't do shit. He a whole pussy. The ex-husband didn't do shit. He a whole pussy. And then you know what the ex-husband used to tell me? If you see her, because I used to go in Short Hills Mall and sit by Charles Davis shoe store waiting for her to come by. And he was like, don't mess with her if she got them kids. I said, fuck them kids. Fuck them kids, stroller, everything getting pushed to the side. Fuck them kids. But what you doing, pussy? You not going after the guy? And now you got to go pick up your kids every other weekend from your ex-wife. And you got to look at your friend sitting on the couch you used to fucking sit on. You know, that's some shit, y'all. Like he got to go pick up his kids and see his ex-friend lounging in the house with his ex-wife. So he got to live with it even worse than me because at least I don't have to see them unless I run into them by happenstance. But he got to see them when he go pick up his kids. This man gonna be stepdaddy to his kids. The circle hoe gonna be the stepdaddy to your kids, sir, and you ain't do shit about it. You ain't do shit. Your kid's gonna be calling him daddy. He got the worst part. Okay? Ron said, I'm a brother that loves sex, and I like eating from my woman's plate along 4 to 5 times a week if I'm allowed. Hey, Ron. Damn. Your average logical thinker said, come through with the trauma therapy at Angel. Yes. Wait, slap the breast for closing. Sai Abdullah, can you please help Aquanda? Because I'm so fucking dead. Okay. Okay. Angel said at Ghost, you are 100% correct. That ex-husband is bitch made. That's what they saying, y'all. Johnny said the ass shaking made him come. That's serious shaking. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Sai, I mean it with love. Fuck them kids. Y'all wasn't thinking about the kids when y'all were circle hoeing. Fuck them kids. Ghost said no cap. I would have to bless her game too with a knot upside her head. Listen, Ghost, you and I are on the same page, baby. We are on the same page. Like, she deserves lumps, bumps, and everything in between. Like, you just don't do it. Gary said the lick and stick cadence is necessary. You know, it is. But you know, we talked about that erectile dysfunction yesterday. You know, some men suffer with it. Cheryl said, what the hell did I walk in on? Can't wait to see it from the beginning. Yes. Happy Friday, Cheryl. Your average logical thinker said, at Aquanda, we not counting that at all. It don't count. No, that don't count. Aquanda said, the end. Angel said, I love that the numbers are going up. I love it too. Guys, can y'all give me the thumbs up? All right. If you're watching on YouTube and Facebook, give me the thumbs up, please. It means something to me. And if you're on IG, give me the heart. You know, I love y'all. And today I gave a story time. And y'all helped me heal through a lot of shit right in front of y'all faces. And y'all didn't even know. Right? Things like some days I have come on here and shed real tears about things that happen in my life on a daily basis. Y'all don't know the kickback and the horrors that happens behind the scenes of this show. People get mad at me all the time for coming on here telling my stories, because my stories might include you, right? And then they get mad and they say, you on there talking about me. No, I'm not. I'm talking about me. I'm talking about me. And if you are part of that, it's still my story. Now, I would never come on here and tell somebody else's story that I was not a part of, right? That's not for me to tell. But anything that happens in my life, any experiences that happen in my life, I have the right to talk about it. And so in this journey, this healing journey, healing out loud and healing publicly affects friendships. It affects relationships when you're dating. It affects a lot of shit because people don't want you to tell their business, right? But they have to understand it's not their business. It's your business. If you are involved in it and it's something that happened to you, it's your right to tell it. And so behind the scenes, people get upset at me, right? And I used to care. I used to be like, damn, you know, I feel bad that I don't care. I don't fucking care anymore, right? Because when I cared, it didn't matter, right? When I cared, I wasn't being authentic to my healing journey. And so I don't want to hurt anybody, right? But this is my healing journey. And this is a platform that I created, okay, 3 years in the making, for us to be able to come on here and heal openly and honestly. And if I can't do that as the host, then what am I promoting? Okay. And so I shared something with y'all today that is a true story. Okay. That took me years to heal from. And the mere fact that I was able to come on here and talk about the incident, laugh with you guys, say the girl's name, right? That tells me how long, how far I have traveled along this path. And I thank y'all. And I also do it because you think I'm the only one who got fucked by a circle hoe? There's people out there that do this shit, that experience this shit, that are crying in the nighttime by themselves, crying in their pillows, crying in the shower. I want them to know you're not alone. This shit happens, right? And it's okay to heal out loud. And so I thank y'all for joining my show, contributing to the topics, hearing my stories, not judging. Life's. And I don't care how cute you are, how good your body is. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Life's, right? And so I'm living my life out loud and publicly. And I don't care. These are my stories. And if you want me to tell a good story about you, then be good to me. Because I share those stories too. Hey, J. Joe. All right. And so I love y'all. And with that, I'm going to move towards ending the show. I love you, Sai. All right. Your average logical thinker said, am I wrong that I don't share this live because I'm selfish and don't want to share? Listen. But this is a healing platform, your average logical thinker. You're not wrong. If this is your safe space and you feel safe, right? Thank you, Damaris. I love you too. And you feel safe here and you don't want to share this, then that's you. It's okay, right? But keep in mind that there's a lot of other people that are dealing with a lot of shit that might need this kind of platform. I'm not a therapist and I'm not a certified life coach, but I've been through some shit. And all I know is to come on here and tell you how I survived it or how I'm trying to survive it. Yep, so bless you did. Angel said a person who values you would never put themselves in a position to lose you. Wow. A person who values you would never put themselves in a position to lose you. Wow. I'm going to put that on the screen because I want to leave off on that and marinate on that. Okay. Cheryl Lee said, yes, your story is yours regardless of who's included. If the shit was 100 from their perspective, they shouldn't care. That part. Angel said, at your average logical thinker, I'm selective with who I share coffee with friends with. That's why I don't like joining on IG. It lets everybody know, and everybody I know don't deserve to be in the space with me. That's fair. This is your safe space. Use it how you need. I won't forget, Ghost. Your average logical thinker said, at Angel, that's exactly how I feel. Like, nope, you can't come over here. Sai said, average logical thinker, I feel the same. Like, I want Raw's following to increase. But then I'm like, this is my space. I get it, y'all. I get it. Ghost said, but if anyone needs a therapist, I can refer you. I know a good one. Yes. So thank you, Ghost, for saying that. We have 2 eligible people on here for you guys to turn to. We have a therapist. That's our fancy K. Okay, licensed and everything. Then we have our certified life coach, Theodora Carter. She has a program going on right now. Check the link in her bio. Right, this platform, we have people on here. I might not be a therapist or a life coach, but they're here if you need it. All right. And so with that, y'all, I want to say have a great weekend. I'm going to have a great weekend. I'm going to get to work now and do my work. But I want to say I love y'all. And I appreciate all your support. All right. And I love that y'all feel that this is a safe space. And I appreciate y'all listening to my stories and not judging me. I had to say that shit again. All right. And I'm going to send y'all out with love, and I'm going to give y'all the message because you know what I say. No matter how low you feel, what?
Even when you feel low, you can still go.
And you can.
Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go.
Yes.
I never answer to no, man, I still
and
go.
I don't. This is Coffee with Friends, and I am Lord to Bone. Today is Freestyle Friday. I love you guys. Remember to love up on yourself. Self-care is not selfish. All right, move in love. That's it, and that's all. And with that, I'm out, y'all. One for now, never forever. Peace. Hey, get this message on the way out. Hey,
never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain
anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key.
ingredient is belief.
What?
They see
With the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. What?
even when you feel low, you can still go.
And you can.
Even when you feel slow, you can still
And you
go.
can.
Even when there's no hope, you can still
And
go.
you can.
I never answer to no, man, I still go.
Peace, y'all. I'm out.
Go, 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 go.